Hello, welcome back to Pictures in Motion. My name's David Glantz, your host, and we're very excited to be back.
And I'm the co-host, Colin Lacido.
Yeah, thank you for joining us again. As everyone knows, last night was Oscar Sunday. You know, really can't complain. It's Christmas pretty much for any movie fan, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever religion you do celebrate. And it was great fun. You know, the Oscars are great, and we're actually going to recap them for this first segment of tonight's episode. Niall, what do you got for us?
Hello everyone, I'm Niall. First we would like to talk about how we think Ellen DeGeneres did as the 2014 host.
Yeah, I thought Ellen, she wasn't bad. Wasn't, I guess, exactly what I was hoping from Ellen, especially for the opening monologue. Expect a big musical number. But that being said, she was fun. She poked some fun, especially at Jennifer Lawrence, who is now falling, I think, like, as an act. But nonetheless, it's totally Jennifer Lawrence, and she can do whatever she wants.
I thought she did okay. I do admit that the non-rehearsal takes that she did do with some of the actors and actresses in the audience, they were actually pretty funny.
The pizza delivery was really funny, I thought.
Yeah.
We she ordered pizza, I got a kick out of that.
I'm still on the fence about that one. I'm like, that's funny, but at the same time...
But she actually went through with it. Like, you're just like, oh, okay, I'm playing joke. And then, no, there's pizza.
Yeah.
There's Ford's eating pizza in the front row. Like, I thought that was pretty funny. But as you were saying, though, you had some other thoughts?
She just did okay.
Yeah.
She didn't do anything.
You expected more from a host like Ellen?
I didn't. Honestly, when I heard that Ellen DeGeneres was being the host for this year, I'm like, oh, okay, that's something.
Okay.
And I was just more excited about the other events that occurred during the Oscars. Like we'll get to some of them in a bit, but
sure.
I did enjoy. Wow, I'm kind of drawing a blank here, but I did enjoy some of the actors getting their Oscar awards, and their speeches were actually pretty good.
Yeah, some of the actors' speeches were really good. Yeah, actually, we're going to talk about some of the main ones right now. So what we got now?
All right, so the main one we're going to start off with first is Best Director is Alfonso Cuarón for Gravity.
Yeah, and who would have not picked Alfonso Cuarón to win? I mean, we've talked about this so many weeks now. It's the guy's a magician behind the camera, and he had to win, and his speech was awesome, though. He just went up there and he was joking. He's the first Mexican director to ever win the award, which, you know, it's a big deal. There's a lot of history in this Oscars, and you know, I think he expected to win. So I think he had his speech pre-planned, kind of like Jared Leto did.
Well,
we'll talk about later.
Yeah, but the thing is, when it comes to science fiction films,
yeah,
they usually never win.
No,
they get nominated and they're given a nod towards, but just never. So I honestly thought that this was just a huge breakthrough to actually getting an Academy Award.
It's a huge breakthrough, and like it won 7 awards. It won the most awards out of anyone at the Oscars this year. So it's not only proving that science fiction can be taken seriously if done correctly, but it's what movie making is all about. And I think the movie Gravity, what he created, was just something surrealistic, something you would just never believe could be put on film the way he did it. And I think he had every right to win it, and he expressed his gratitude. And I thought it was a fantastic speech. I was really happy when he won.
Yeah.
Helped my Oscar pool too. So yeah, I'll get a free movie because of it.
All right, the next one is Best Actor, and none of your picks made it.
Nah.
Matthew McConaughey won and Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah, what do you gotta say about him?
I'm not against it up until he did his very self-indulgent speech about, I look at myself 10 years from now and I'm going to be a hero to myself.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. As you guys heard on our previous episodes, McConaughey should not have won this award, but the Academy are suckers in the politics race of it. And they're like, he lost 50 pounds. And I'm not diminishing his performance at Dallas Buyers Club. It's very good. It's nowhere compared to Chiwetel Ejiofor's performance. Not even like in the same tier. It's not even as good as Leo's performance. And, you know, I know everyone's like, why didn't Leo win? But, like, at the same time, like, his performance was good. It was a transformative effort he put in that won him the award. But you're right, his speech was just me. And I'm glad that he's picking the roles. I'm glad that he resurged himself as a top-tier actor and proving what he really is. But, dude, come on. Like, don't be like, I can only get better. You won an Oscar. You're the best actor in the world right now. You can't get much better. I appreciate the award in a way of, like, thanking your others, because without the others, they wouldn't have made you who you are.
Oh, he can get better because he's Matthew McConaughey.
He's Matthew McConaughey. Oh, yeah.
All right, next, Best Actress. And the winner was Kate Blanchett. I believe this was David's pick.
Yep. I told you, man, and I no longer, whatever that promise I made to you guys, well, I'll never watch the Oscars again. Well, obviously I'm going to watch them because, no offense. I mean, I'm not usually right, but she had to win this award. And she dropped the F-bomb on TV, which I thought was the highlight of the Oscars. So, I love Kate Blanchett.
Because, you never would expect Meryl Streep to win it. And
No, but you always expect Meryl Streep to get nominated, so.
yeah. I'm willing to bet you this, though. In another 2 years, Meryl Streep will be in another film that'll get her nominated again, and she'll win the Oscar.
I bet you're right. I would not be surprised at all. It's just repetition for her now. Oh, I got nominated again. It's not even, meaningful to her anymore. I love Meryl Streep, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah. I love her, but...
He doesn't. She's royalty, but yeah, absolutely. Kate Blanchett.
All right, Best Support Actor. None of your picks made it. It was Jared Leto from Dallas Buyers Club, which his speech I actually liked. He started with his mother and everything.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Go ahead.
That was a really good speech.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's probably one of the better ones aside from, I'm sorry I don't know the name of the woman for Best Supporting Actress, and we'll get to her in a bit.
Yeah.
But his speech was, it was very touching. He really loved his mother enough to, I don't know, I just really loved it on an emotional level and really just connected to a lot of people which are going through hard times.
I absolutely agree, yeah. And he's the jack of all trades, this guy. He's in the world-renowned band 30 Seconds to Mars. He's a very good actor, especially in Rec Room for a Dream. He's only been in 4 films.
Yeah.
And, sure, I guess he deserved the Oscar. Again, many of us might not agree, but each, to their own. But, his speech was great, and it was really heartfelt. It was not selfish at all. He just went up there and, he thanked his mom, he thanked his brother, he thanked his crew, thanked Matthew McConaughey, and it was really nice, and he's well-regarded. I kind of hope to see him in some more films. I do like Jared Leto a lot, and you gotta dig his hair, man. He's got the coolest hair of all.
Yeah.
And digging the suit and bow tie. Just saying.
I want
It's
that
the
too.
James Franco
Right?
hair.
It looks awesome.
The
Pineapple
James Franco
Express.
hair,
Yeah.
the burgundy tie. I think it's awesome. Go Leto.
All right, Best Support Actress. David's pick one, Lupita Nyong'o from 12 Years a Slave. Her
Lupita
speech is
Nyong'o.
great.
Great, right?
This is her first
Awesome.
Oscar.
Yeah.
You
This
agree?
was the biggest highlight for me. I loved her speech. I loved how she just won this award. It was a perfect speech.
It was perfect, and Lupita Nyong'o is just going to be a huge star. She kind of reminds me, not like of Jennifer Lawrence in her attitude, like the quirkiness and all, but I think the impact they're going to have in Hollywood. I think her and Jennifer Lawrence are going to have this deep impact on Hollywood in the upcoming future, where you don't mess with these actresses. They are a force to be reckoned with. They're amazing at what they do. She's graduated from Yale in drama, and she mentioned that where, you can achieve your dream. And everyone's like, I'm a high school dropout and you achieve your dream. And that's great, not diminishing that. But she's like, I went to college for this and I still got the job. I got the job and I earned this Oscar the hard way. And I did everything I possibly could. And it was just moving. And she's awesome. You gotta love Lupita Nyong'o.
She reminded me of a modern Judy Garland.
Yeah,
if anything.
absolutely. A totally Hollywood star. She's just got
Yeah.
that persona to her.
Yeah,
And it's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right, in our last Oscar recap, Best Picture. Man, David's been blowing you out, Colin. 12 Years a Slave. Colin, has any of your picks won?
Well, Gravity, I guess, on the technicalities, but he got it too. So.
Well, no, it's more or less. I guess it's hard to pick who you want to win and pick who you think will actually win. And 12 Years a Slave had all the makings to win. You knew it wasn't going to win Best Actor. You knew it wasn't going to win Best Cinematography. You knew it wasn't going to win Best Director. So they had to give it something. Just for such a good film, you can't just shut it out.
Hey, we did get special effects for Gravity.
You did, and Gravity won a lot of big awards,
Yep.
and they split the 2 biggest ones. And 12 Years a Slave had that emotional resonance where it had to win something, and Best Picture was the award to give it.
Yeah.
We saw that with Argo. Argo got Best Picture last year. Who got Best Director last year? I don't even remember.
I don't want to.
Last year. If anyone knows, tweet us at PIM1, Pictures in Motion 1, for Twitter.
Yeah.
By the way, we love Twitter and live tweets. But either way, this movie won, and rightfully so. I'm beyond ecstatic that it's finally getting more recognition than it already got coming out of the Toronto Film Festival in October, as Gravity. And yeah, this is it's an exceptional movie, and I think everyone needs to see it. And you're gonna have trouble watching it, but it's just worth it. Every second, every frame of this movie is amazing, and it marks the first time ever a black director has won the Oscar for Best Picture, which is history making. 50 years since Sidney Poitier won for the first African American to win an acting Oscar.
Steve McQueen, right?
Huh? Steve McQueen directed this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Yeah, and an absolutely
But-
amazing. And go ahead.
In any case, we're going to cut to commercial right now, so we will, we'll head back to the show after these messages.
And we're-
Anything?
Yeah, obviously Oscars are great, and we're gonna come back. We got a new segment for you guys coming in, and we're actually start our movie reviews now, where we have a movie review per segment, and we're gonna start with. No, it's 3 weeks old, but it's still jogging at the box office. Everything is awesome when it comes to the Lego Movie. Thanks. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Colin Lucido, and welcome back to Pictures in Motion, where I'm with my co-host David and with Niall. And we're here to talk about the biggest box office success lately, the Lego Movie.
Yeah.
And we are just here to discuss about seeing the trailer after we let you show this.
Yeah. I'll show you guys a quick trailer of this movie. Who hasn't seen it yet?
Hello, I'm Emmett. I'm just gonna come right out. I have no idea what's going on at all.
My fellow master builders, including but not limited to Superman, Wonder Woman, The Mermaid, Green Ninja, 1980-something Space Guy, Michelangelo, and the 2002 NBA All-Stars. We have learned that Lord Business plans to end the world as we know it. There is yet one hope. The special has arisen.
I think I got it, but just in case, tell me the whole thing again. I wasn't listening. I'm freaking out!
Relax, everybody, I'm here.
Batman? Awesome! Could you make one of these in orange?
I only work in black, and sometimes very, very dark gray.
Hey, pal, I hate to tell you this, but I don't think you're supposed to be here. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to report you. No, wait up!
That movie is awesome. That's all I
Everything
got.
is
Everything is
awesome.
awesome. And I know we repeat that line, but this movie has the juggernaut it is. And all three of us here have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Not nostalgia factor. There's so many adult themes in this movie. And it's flat out funny, man. It was funnier than any other
And,
comedy I
that's
saw
like
last
the,
year.
That's
Yeah.
the best cast for it. And
Oh
that's
my
this
God.
and being Morgan Freeman's first animated role, he did a really
He
great
knocks
job.
out of the park, man.
Yeah.
And Chris Pratt.
I didn't hear.
Did not say enough about him.
I didn't even hear about Chris Pratt till Delivery Man, and I see he's in this too. So
He's gonna be in Guardians of the Galaxy.
And then when you had Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill's
yeah,
appearance.
little
So
5-minute.
Green Lantern. Jonah Hill played who did Jonah Hill play again? Do you remember?
He played as Green Lantern and Channing Tatum played as Superman.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Oh, Jonah Hill's Green Lantern.
I
Cracked me up. It's this annoying character. It's nagging everybody. Oh, it's so funny. But I guess what's genius about this, what Phil Lord and Chris Miller did, especially, is like we were saying, is the adult themes. It takes on religion. You know, it takes on past. It takes on nostalgia. It takes on kind of everything and balances it in such a unique way you don't see in kids' movies.
It's like a giant Lego building.
It is.
out of all
It's a
of these
building
things.
block, and it builds and builds and builds, and it's so like moving, and like it just makes you so happy, and like you know the outcomes.
And it just has such a great lesson to it. Like,
Such a
you
great
know,
lesson for
everybody has
kids.
something to offer. Everybody's special.
man.
It was great.
Yeah, and even like the bad guys like really aren't all that bad, and the
Yeah.
third act takes a weird turn. Like no spoilers, but the third act takes a weird turn, but it works.
I like the ending though.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it either.
No.
But that part where everybody knows the part I'm talking about.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the third act, the
yeah,
last
yeah.
third act.
I think that was great. That really hit home.
I
was
think that really
awesome.
hit home. It was a hit or miss, and I really liked it too.
Oh,
You know,
I
Yeah.
had my doubts with this movie, but quite honestly, every single doubt that I had for it just gone.
it's just gone, and
It-
like
The comedy was well paced and well done.
I completely agree.
Voice actors spot on just for the choices that they gave them.
I agree. I'm 22 years old. I'm gonna buy this movie when it comes out on Blu-ray. Like I honestly will. Like I'm not kidding. Anyone could be like, "You're 22 years old. You want to buy a Lego movie?" Yeah, because it's awesome.
And I mean, like, I didn't play with Legos that much when I was little, but I still went
but
to go
you
see
didn't
it.
need to
Yeah,
to
like-
enjoy this movie. I mean, the standout to me, no matter what, is Will Arnett as Batman. Ted Hidd played the Dark Knight in the movies. I would go see them 100 times over. He was so funny, especially the part where they fall into the sun. Oh, just every line that he has, and just everything, the one-lines, like you said, the message, and it's just hysterical movie.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
I give it highest praise.
And the biggest thing that I'm kind of just itching about right now is like, this is like the only movie that a lot of people are actually excited about right now and won't be used until, we won't see any movies like this up until the summer for the big blockbusters.
I completely agree. It's a blockbuster in its own right, and like it puts Warner Bros. At the forefront now. It's Warner Bros.
Yeah, they're
produce,
doing great.
co-finance this movie, and like it shows, you know, they're not joking around anymore. And we've talked about it as Pixar after this movie. I think Pixar's got to look out because there's some really genius material on the way,
And
this only proves that.
I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the sequel in about 3 years.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait because the last shot they have just left me on the floor laughing. It's just so good. And like you guys said, you can't speak highly enough. You wouldn't really think that this movie would be as good as it was, and it's that and more, you know. So,
And it's,
any last comments?
yeah, and it's extremely rare for a children's film, if anything, to actually give us a message that we haven't seen in a long time.
I agree. Kind of
And-
Frozen.
yeah.
In a way, you know. I totally agree. Any last things down real quick?
That's
No?
it.
All right, you know, that's a Lego movie, so take your kids to see it. Everything is more than awesome. Everything's perfect in this movie, literally perfect. So take anyone out to go see it if you haven't seen it yet. It's going to be playing a long time, you know, 3 weeks in. It's crossed the 200 million threshold. Go see it, and we're going to be coming back right after this break with your movie news and everything that's going on in the world of movies today, so stay right with us. We'll be right back.
Turn here. There. Excuse me.
Same time next week?
Well, of course.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Welcome back, everyone. The picture's in motion. Once again, I'm Dave. I'm here with my co-host Kyle. How about Colin and Niall?
There we go.
I won everybody. A little mix-up.
Am I that forgettable?
It happens here and there. Nonetheless, we're going to talk about movie news and the movie world today. If you guys have any live tweets, once again, tweet us at PixInMotion1. Please, live tweets. Anything will be awesome. Hope anyone that's watching on Ustream, you're enjoying the show thus far. Thank you for joining us. Anyway, in the movie world, what do we got, Niall? You're our social media guy.
The new Godzilla trailer. It's not looking good for mankind. I've seen this trailer over about at least more than 5 times. It's a lot more revealing than the original teaser trailer, but it's still good. And Bryan Cranston, I haven't watched Breaking Bad, but he seems like a really intimidating character. So to have him in this, I think this is a great role for him.
Stay away from Breaking Bad. What? Oh, I'm just saying, none of the world's going to agree with me on that. But I totally agree, man. This trailer looks awesome.
Yeah, this is my most anticipated film of this year.
Rightfully so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man. The fact that Godzilla's fighting other monsters, it's not just going to destroy the human race, which is, I guess pretty cool for a movie aspect, as long as it doesn't happen in real life. Yeah, dude, it looks awesome.
Yeah, I just love how they're throwing it back to the original Toho movie. It feels like it's keeping the same motifs. It wants to, in some fashion, create a sense of continuity with the original film.
Right.
And be respectful with everything that
I'm
made
glad
the
it's
original
doing
classic.
I'm glad it's doing the original Godzilla look instead of the one they did with Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
This is a better
I
one.
immensely agree.
I agree. Yeah. They threw back to 1955, if you notice that, and that they do a little toss back. And this one line Aaron Taylor Johnson says, which I think sums it up, "Can you kill it?" That's it. That just shows the mass destruction that's going to occur. Can't wait. May of this year.
Well,
a few months more.
If you can kill it, then wouldn't that object of destruction be worse?
It's got to be, man. It's absolutely got to be. Who knows? I guess we'll see in a few months.
Yeah. May 14th, 16th, I think.
Yeah.
We should be out of school by then, so.
I'm seeing it no matter what.
I'm definitely seeing it.
IMAX theaters. Okay, so President Obama says that we're trying to build Iron Man. As technology evolves and make-believe tech begins to closely resemble our real-life capabilities, it's definitely not out of the question that the United States would one day want to build its own Iron Man.
Go ahead.
Okay, sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but resources, okay, I can see purpose and reason as to why you would want an Iron Man suit, but...
Why wouldn't you want an Iron Man suit, Colin?
I didn't say I was against the idea.
Okay.
It's just realistically speaking, it just doesn't seem feasible in this day and age. Not right now.
Right.
Yeah, of course. At least they're starting. It takes some baby steps, definitely. Yep. I feel like the future's coming a little more closer as, it's getting closer.
I just think it's kind of amusing how far tabloids will go to get any sort of headline. So if we're delving that much in, Obama, what next war machine do we have? We have Iron Man coming to real life. Whoa. And no offense, I don't want Iron Man built, because if we can build Iron Man, then anyone else can build Iron Man, and then, there's just an Iron Man warfare. And if you saw the end of Iron Man 3, that's exactly what you don't want. So, I don't know. It's kind of an insane story. Let's see if it's actually true. Who knows what we can build? That's just, if movies are becoming reality, Godzilla might just become real. So that's the ultimate war machine.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you Divergent fans, tickets come on sale March 4th. I do not want to see that. That's really bad.
I just look at that movie like...
It's the Hunger Games crossover.
Really? I want to see it because I love Shailene Woodley.
Oh.
I totally think Shailene Woodley is, if not on par with Jennifer Lawrence, if not, I think can be better.
It's still the post-Twilight effect, honestly, to me.
I don't think so. I think that they're going to try to capitalize on the end of Hunger Games, because Hunger Games coming to an end. And I think Shailene Woodley's started to do it. I think she's such a good actress. If anyone's seen Spectacular now, she is amazing.
That was great.
She was great.
And Miles Teller surprised me. From coming from 21 and over.
Honestly. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah. He's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to find some stuff. Let me look at this sheet. What do you think about Ellen's 2 million break tweet?
Don't care much because
that was awesome. Dude, she broke Twitter. She literally broke Twitter. She comes out. That was no highlight of the Oscars. She'll come on stage and she's just like, Sorry, I just got a call from Twitter saying that we literally broke it. Maintenance called us saying that we overloaded Twitter. And it crossed 2 million, 3 million tweets, I believe, is what one of our behind-the-scenes production people said. And that's insane.
Well, okay, I guess it is impressive. It's just that Twitter,
I think it's...
If it was anything else like a huge major site, I really don't have anything that's.
It was one of the spur moments where she's like, you come here, and then everybody's like, we're just going to join. And Kevin Spacey's just the
that
man.
face was so
He's
funny.
like, just like, Kevin Spacey has 3 million tweets. If my Twitter was up and running right now, I would retweet it like 100 times. So, what else you got?
It's very sad to say, but I think something beat the Lego movie.
What?
With 30 million, Liam Neeson's Nonstop took first place ahead of Son of God, and I believe 30 million. I think the Lego movie got 21 million, so it's a sad day. But Nonstop, I actually saw on Saturday. I thought it was very good. Not better than the Lego movie, but some people like that type of stuff. But Nonstop is still a good movie. I would recommend seeing it. It's a great Liam Neeson.
Yeah, Liam
film.
Neeson is Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson, and I'm kind of surprised actually that it did this well opening weekend. 30 million, like that's gonna make back its money.
Yeah.
It did good. Son of God, of course, is the same thing as the miniseries from the Bible, so of course religious people will go, and it's gonna make its money doing that. But Nonstop, same director of Unknown, who directed Liam Neeson in Unknown. That was an alright movie. And the fact they made 30 million opening weekend, like that still says Liam Neeson has star power. Which, by the way, Liam Neeson's in Lego Movie, so like probably one of the best characters in Lego Movie. But that being said, not pushing Lego Movie. I think it's a pretty cool thing. I mean, good for them. Solid box office grosses for this weekend, and I guess we'll kind of see where it's going to take it. And next week, Grand Budapest Hotel comes out, which I think looks awesome. And 300, the sequel, prequel, geekle.
Which I actually heard that one was doing just slightly as good, if not even better than the first one.
Yeah.
But
we'll see.
But in any case, I guess we have to wrap up tonight's show, though.
That we do. And thank you guys again for joining us here on Pictures in Motion. It's been great fun. Once again, tweet us, follow us on Twitter, follow us on YouTube. Pics in Motion 1, or just type in Pictures in Motion and our date of today's show, and it should be on YouTube hopefully by tomorrow, next few days. And just watch it. Spread the word, guys. Student-run TV movie show. We love talking movies. We hope you guys love listening about movies.
You like watching movies.
Love watching. Who doesn't love watching movies?
And I love criticizing movies, if anything.
I love critiquing movies. And it's been a blast. We'll be back next week again with some more movie reviews. Stay updated. Follow us on Twitter. And hope you guys enjoy. Once again, I'm David.
I'm Colin.
And I'm Niall. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a great night. Take care.